Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, please like and subscribe. Yeah, yeah. That good. Yeah, yeah. Ha, ha, ha.
Good morning. All right. I seem to be experiencing some difficulties. Should be up now. Should be. Although I've got no proof that we're up and live. Someone say something in the comments if we are alive. Say something. Having difficulty getting the stream up. Okay, I think we are alive. I think we are alive. Don says good morning. Perfect. I think the mistake I made was I was uploading a video and it's all a little lagged out. Thanks, Don. Okay, let's play FS19. Second last weekend. Next weekend will probably be the last weekend we play that game, because FS22 will be out in a week and a half from now. I'm waiting for that install button. Alright, in game we were coming close to the end of our no snow winter. Alrighty. Streaming quite a bit later than normal. I stayed up like till 2 a.m. last night, so we will have several interruptions because I stayed up later, I got up later, and I couldn't get to the laundry machines. So I'll check in half an hour to see if I can get into the laundry machine. Do my laundry. Hey, Iron Thunder. You're up late. Oh, got contracts. Okay. We're sowing fields already? Barley, field 35. That's the biggest field there is with our little seeder. Oh! Only 8 p.m. there. I guess, yeah, our daylight savings ended. That makes a bit of a difference. Debating this one. I guess we just borrow the items. Turn the engine off. Okay, fertilizing. 29, 4, and 9. 29's down here. 9's right beside us here, and 4 is over here. So we'll do 9 first, 9, 4, and then 29. True enough. All these trees in the way. Do I just cut through the trees? But Iron Thunder, if you remember, FS17 to 19 was pretty much exactly the same step. So really, FS22 is just FS17.2. I honestly think they could make more money that way, Iron Thunder. Every 6 months, come out with a new uh, DLC to upgrade the game. You want the new version? Gotta pay $10 for it. I guess a lot of people would not get the upgrades. What are you playing? Now, if I had gone just a little bit further, it would have been a road. I just couldn't see in the dark. There was a Farming Sim 2009? Seriously? I didn't know that existed. $2,000? As far back as 2000? No, that's not accurate, is it?
Right, Farming Simulator 2.
The game actually has physical rocks in the fields. And apparently a car pops up in the middle of nowhere. Oh, and you can hit cars. You can actually interact with them. The graphics are bad. But the basic game style is not that different. Oh, there's a thing is driving too fast when harvesting. You know, something like this would still do pretty well on a phone. Huh. So is that the first farming sim? Yeah, with mods installed, the game's not the worst game in the world. It's interesting. Hey now. Starting equipment. Yes! Very small tractor, small combine. Very basic. Starting equipment. I don't like it. But we are in early spring. Okay, so that's why... Does that mean we can seed already? On our own field? Yeah. What could we seed? We want to seed canola. Canola, frost resistance. Doesn't look like we're gonna get frost. We'll look at moisture. So it's not really going to dry out, so we can, it's not, yeah, it's going to rain tomorrow. And canola, drought resistant is none. We want water on canola. To seed canola, we want it to be +6. And it's too cold for that, so. Oh, so you drop the plow, you're automatically creating fields no matter what. They should bring that back. And even cultivating should cultivate wherever you drop it. But have it that it grows back if you don't cultivate it again. If you don't cultivate something in a year or two, or plow something in a year or two, the grass slowly takes over. In fact, the edge of the field, you should always be fighting with the edge of the field. Grass and weeds slowly take over the edge of the field naturally. And you have to always continually fight for the edge. I like that idea. It would make the edges of fields imperfect, just like a real farm. That'd be a pretty good upgrade to the game. fence if I do that. Field 29. All right. Should have enough fertilizer for the field down there. Should. So someone said FS22 has the treasure hunt thing back, like finding the golden nuggets and stuff like that on the maps. Did I mute myself? Okay, yeah. I'll be right back. Did I say there's a fire alarm going off? Yeah, there's a fire alarm going off our building. I gotta go find out if it's real or not. I shall return. Okay. So it's a real alarm, but I don't see a fire anywhere. I went to the fire panel and looked where the fire supposedly is. It says third floor, southeast corner. There's only 3 apartments in that corner. And none of them have any sign of any kind of fire, so it's going to be a false alarm. Just a matter of time before the fire trucks show up. Yay! False alarms. Well, at least I hope it's a false alarm. Usually when there has been a real fire, by the time the alarm goes off, there's very noticeable smoke. I don't know if you guys can hear it going off in the background, but it's going off in the background. Jess was enjoying her sleep. You had some choice words when it woke you up? It's a third floor southeast corner this time. It's always the first floor. This time it's a third floor. I checked all the fire pull handles, see if anyone had pulled an alarm. No. Don't see any smoke coming from those 3 apartments, so I'm back. There's going to be faulty wiring somewhere. Yeah. The first thing I do is I go walk to the fire panel, see where the alarm's going off, walk to that part of the building. Okay, don't see a fire, don't smell a fire. I'm going back inside. Give it half an hour. If the alarm's still going, just go back and check. I think we're got to the point now the alarm goes off, nobody calls 911 anymore. That's why the alarm just keeps going and going and going. We don't bother, nobody really cares anymore. It's like, whatever. So, it's going to be the called wolf syndrome. All of a sudden one day there will be a real fire and we'll be like, yeah, okay, let's go look at it. That's why I forced myself to go look at it. I'm like, we've had a real fire once or twice. At least once I remember clearly. And the real fires we've had are really small kitchen fires. That just created a lot of smoke. And the problem is, if we have a real fire that actually becomes a bigger fire, it'll burn through this whole building. There'll be nothing left of this building, so that's why we keep checking. It's like, okay, there's an alarm, let's go check. Even though we're pretty sure it's a fake one. Or a false alarm. The fire department doesn't take it serious anymore either. They're like, oh, that apartment again. Yeah, okay, let's go. So if there's ever a real fire, it'll take them forever to show up for the real fire. Yeah, the fire department's like 1 block away. Yeah, it has that old The wind up old-fashioned alarm. Yeah. Sound. It's just a hammer banging against a metal disc. Man, I haven't driven a real tractor in a while. Big tractor. Yeah, I'm surprised actually nobody's called 911 yet. What do they want seeded on that field? Barley. Go feed the chickens. Yeah, I need something to drink too. How much seed am I gonna need? The biggest field there is. I think. Sowing field 35, yeah. Biggest one here. I did, I sent down the game today morning. I was up till 2 a.m. So really enjoying that YouTube channel I've found. It's a big cedar, alright. Oh, I'm like, what's that sound I'm hearing? Ah. I had the YouTube video on the background. And I hit something. Oh yeah, no GPS on this, uh-huh. Right. I guess this is what it's going to feel like playing Farming Sim 22. Our fire alarm woke you up? Yeah. There's the sirens. Here comes the fire trucks. How long? How long did that take? Let's see. Yep, they've come to a stop. All the traffic stopped on the road now because with GPS I never use those arms. Ooh, that was a sneeze. Ridge markers. GPS's ridge markers are pretty much useless, but yeah, 10 to 15, 12 minutes, yeah. You know what? I'm hungry. For the record, I have not started laundry yet. Machines are all busy. Got up late enough that everybody's doing laundry. Oh, that is Revelstoke. It's a railroad cam in Revelstoke. So that's on Highway 1, basically straight north of us. And it's basically a train cam. Oh, there's more sirens. Virtual rail fan, Revelstoke. That one went right past? Going somewhere else. Yeah, Revelstoke has got a lot of snow. We don't. We don't. Revelstoke's, what, 3 hours north? Yeah, they're right on the edge of the Rocky Mountains. Empty grainer. Empty grainer. Eastbound. That might actually be potash. Empty potash going eastbound. Yeah, there's definitely more sirens. No, they're coming here. We got firefighters walking outside of our building here, looking around, seeing if they can find the fire. We put this channel up on the background quite often. Here's another fire truck. Oh, is that the one that went past? I went to the wrong place. Went around the long way. Oops. So we got 3 fire trucks here now. Oh yeah, he could have done that on purpose. Yep, I'm gonna go a loop around and park this way because we've been here often enough. Yeah. Basically set up if there's a real fire. Be right back. Okay, I'm still to do. Does the fire panel indicate the detection flow switch? No, there's just a light on that says where. That was a firefighter knocking on our door. I just gave him a thumbs up and he goes, okay, thumbs up, and turned around and walked away. Nope, nothing here. Yeah, they should. They should charge your apartment for every call out. If you have a false alarm, they should charge your apartment thousands of dollars. In fact, maybe they do, and that's why they take longer now. And they're like, okay, you want to do these alarms? This is how many hours we spent in your apartment. This is how much you're going to charge you. Force the apartment to take care of the false alarms. Yeah, the weather has been, since the bad weather started, I've had a lot more alarms. It's a long potash train. But yeah, check out the virtual rail fan. They've got many cameras all over, and just type in Revelstoke virtual rail fan. You'll find this channel, and yeah, there's another camera facing the other direction. I don't remember how to do that either. Nope. Used to be a button. There's the camera facing the other direction. But yeah. I'm going to stop it there because it clearly says duplication or distribution of our videos is strictly prohibited. But I'm just advertising for them, so I'm sure they'll be okay. Iron Thunder is knack. Welcome, knack. Makes me want a snack? No, just I'm hungry. Period. You see? What do you see? Well, then just send it to me and then I'll share it with everyone. If it's hilarious to read, I'll share it with everyone. She goes, never mind, it's not that hilarious. There we go. I'm like, which button do I hit? Ah, okay. Yeah, right. I remember. Right now, I would go for pancakes and bacon, but I would go for like a bunch of pancakes and bacon. Pancakes, but do we have frozen ones? They're not as good, but I'm fine with frozen pancakes instead of making them homemade if you're not feeling it. I'm good with that. I'm okay with that. Just make a lot of it. Pancakes and bacon. Can consider that lunch. Because we don't even have to make it. We can just go out and just go out and. But of course, my laundry hasn't even started, so it'd be a long while. That's a good idea. Like it. Alright, your birthday is so annoyingly scheduled. You know what? Why did they schedule Farming Sim 22 come out right before your birthday? Unbelievable. I just thought of that. It's like the weekend I want to stream a lot of Farming Sim 22. I want to go out and do a birthday thing. Just morning, James. Yeah, firefighters in the truck right across from our window here. They've just gone back into the truck and are just sitting there. Going, we'll sit here if anybody finds anything, but right now there's too many firefighters walking around. Oh, yeah. Very inconsiderate of them releasing FS22. They should release it right now. That'd be better for me. Right now it'd be better. Oh, what? How? I just unloaded it. No, stop doing things. How do you switch fruit type? My brain's not working. What? Oh, I closed it. Oh, it's on. I have to turn it off. Okay, there we go. Barley. For how long? Okay. Chickens were making a mess inside their coop. How dare they? Actually, that's a really good way of controlling chickens. Light off, they all just go to sleep. Well, the big chicken factories or whatever, barns, they have lights on 24/7 because they want the chickens to grow faster. Fire alarm's still going. Oh, 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 just turned it off. Fire alarm's off. So that's over half an hour. It's going to be, what, 40 minutes, give or take? It does feel quiet now. It's like, ah. I was going to give you my controller so you can keep playing while I run downstairs and see if I can start the laundry up yet. Yeah, you can't. You wouldn't know how to use this controller at all. So yeah, farming without GPS is doable, but I like my GPS. That ridge marker's kind of failing there. If I had a steering wheel and pedals, it wouldn't be bad at all farming without GPS. But with a controller, and having a throttle as a joystick, it's hard on the thumb. Jess has the Xbox controller and the throttle is a pointer finger. Okay, I think I will... Nobody else in game, so I'm just going to hit pause. And run downstairs quickly and see if I can start laundry. Put the other camera angle better, honestly. Oh, what did I do? Okay, I'll be right back. Everybody check out this channel. Storm. There's just debris everywhere. Yeah. Highway 1's closed between Hope and Chilliwack, Jess says. Okay, so this is why I do laundry at 8 in the morning. I can't get a machine. Try a few more times. I'll try again, and if I can't, I'll have to just go to laundromat and pay an arm and a leg. $90 of rain on the Coquihalla. Great. That means Kootenai Pass is getting that much snow. Yeah, we got some stormy weather coming. Stormy weather coming. Oh, I still have that background going. No train came? Hmm? Yeah, at least I can get a ride to the big rig now. I don't have to walk the 2 kilometers. That's nice. A tin can out there somewhere. Fire truck's still here. One of them. Hmm? In the chat, there's some people that the train spotters, and they'll let people know. It's like, hey, a train went by at this time on this location, so in about 20 minutes from now, you'll get this train coming by. We're making progress on this field, but we're not even halfway. We gotta play an Oxygen David map again. I remember FS19, he had like butterflies and fish in the water and stuff like that. Was it Oxygen David or was that... No, that was someone else, right? Someone that quit modding. What was his name? That super detailed maps. Oh? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Let me edit that right now. Yeah, it does not. Here we go. Let's open that. Let's start on the top. Are they not in order? Okay, we got Ian, got Mike Echo, Derek, Jim, Mike Crouch, Don, Malene, Robert Cook, Linda, Michael, and EZCKO. Ezekiel. Apparently, we've got more members. Melanie. Ah, I don't think that's what I said, no. Save. Save as PNG. Yes, I want to replace it. Cool. Very cool. Thanks for catching that. What else? Let's email the Japanese people back and go, yeah, I'm just waiting for the contract from your end. You guys are... It's like, you're the one that are interested in buying my video. You have to do all the work. I'm not doing the work to sell a video. Do you remember what the old contract looks like? If you could find that, that'd be appreciated. No rush for it. People want to buy my YouTube videos. And the thing is, I haven't kept the original content for those. Huh? I did for a while and then no response, I just deleted it. Sounds a little sus to you? Ah, got the contract? Yeah. I don't know, if I have to do the contract, I'll just charge them more. You want me to do the work to sell you a video? Sure. I've sold a few now, so. But the people buying usually come to me with a contract, and I go read through the contract, and I'm like, yay or nay? This place in Japan wants to buy a video, but they want me to do all the work. I'm like, yeah, no thanks. Yeah, some of them actually send me copies of their finished product. Yeah, I get to see the video. They're usually for cable television or stuff like that. Yeah, the local news uses my videos illegally. Well, I guess they're using. I guess it's not illegal because they're only using a few seconds of it, and they link to it. So they might be using news. Well, what's that, right? Media has the right to tell a story about something, so they're probably not breaking the law using that. But the TV show in Europe called World's Strangest Weather has used my videos. And I sell them for cheap. $100, here's the right to use it. You don't own it. I have the right to sell it to other people. And I still have rights to make money off of it on ads and stuff like that. But for $100, you can use it in your video. So I'm cheap. If the request came in a lot more, I'd probably up the price, but honestly don't know what the going rate is. I might be getting ripped off, but I just don't care. Like I said, if more requests came in, I would have to look into it and see what it's actually worth. Oh, almost out of seed. We're a little over halfway, so if I top it off again, should do the trick. Yeah, I always write the contract so that I retain the rights to the material. Yep. That's one of my caveats. Like you do not own it. You have permission to use it. You do not own it. Because I don't want to get a copyright strike against my own video that I've put up. We need a seed cart so we can fill up on the field. Whoa, 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 whoa! That was a weird, out of control feeling. Well, it was out of control. It's like I was jackknifing. Like I lost all the grip on my rear tires, my drive tires. Well, it's four-wheel drive, so I guess they're all drive tires, but. I took the smaller driveway too. I should have taken the bigger driveway, but alright, I guess I should buy some more seeds. 2 pallets do the trick. Yes, that did the trick. Let's close the covers. This is the bigger driveway, but then you have to do like a full U-turn without running people over. Oh, oh, oh. Change the... Oh, I planted over that little bit of wrong oat there, but still there, so hopefully we can finish the contract. I think you have to plow over it, yeah. So, if we can't finish the contract, we'll have to plow over that little section and... I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully we don't fail the contract because of that little patch. question. What's the ETA on food? So about 7 to 10 minutes. Okay, so probably another 15 minutes. Waffles? Oh. Okay, pancakes. The flat floppy ones, not the gridded ones. If you want to make eggs, feel free, but I don't need eggs. Eggs are a lot of extra work. Well, it's not a lot, but it's extra work. I'm fine without it. I'm hankering the pancakes and the bacon. Eggs, whatever. And maple syrup. Gotta have the Canadian maple syrup. The real stuff. I guess I feel kind of sorry for people that have never had maple syrup with their pancakes. What people that don't access maple syrup, what do they use? Just butter? Just like corn syrup? Table syrup, isn't that corn syrup? Like where does the other syrups come from? Like what? Like, I remember buying fake syrup once, and I'm like, this stuff is just disgusting. I get you guys grew up with the fake stuff, but it's just so disgusting. Is it just fake maple syrup? Like how do they make the syrup that the rest of the world that doesn't get the real Canadian maple syrup? Like Canadian maple syrup is cheap in Canada because it's made here and it's easy to make, and so corn syrup, yeah. High fructose corn syrup. So yeah, a lot more unhealthy. So our syrup is a lot healthier because it's not the fructose corn garbage. Yeah, Jess can't have maple. I feel sorry for her. She can't have a lot of it. Just like pop drinks. It's all high fructose corn sugar and garbage. In Belize, when you have pop there, it's made right there with cane sugar. Way, way, way healthier pop. Now if you buy the Mexican pop and it says made from real cane sugar, it's not. It's fructose. They just lie. You can get away with it. Maple syrup is worth the farming of maple syrup is worth millions and millions of dollars. One of the biggest robberies has ever happened in Canada is maple syrup. Don't know if I can find the story behind it, but there's been a huge maple syrup robbery. Let's just say the Great Canadian maple syrup heist. Does it say how much? Nearly 3,000 tons in 2011 to 2012. So not that long ago. $18 million of maple syrup got stolen. $18 million of maple syrup went missing. It's only like 10 years ago. How did it happen? Basically, to dumb it down, the Canadian maple syrup, all the farmers sell to one distributor to control the price, right? You can control the market, how much gets released. The Canadian government holds back maple syrup so that we have a maple syrup bank. So there's literally a maple syrup bank, a huge warehouse where there's maple syrup being stored. So we don't have a shortage if all of a sudden we have a bad year. And that warehouse, someone was coming in at night, emptying, and maple syrup is thick, so you have to have special pumps. It has to be very professionally done. Emptying the casks of maple syrup and filling up with water and restacking them. So they got away with it for many, many, many months, doing that overnight. Truck after truck of maple syrup going out. And then just reselling it. And eventually they got lazy and stopped filling them up with water. And that's the only thing that got them caught as early as they did. They would have gotten away with a lot more, because every so often someone comes in to audit the maple syrup and make sure that the books match what they physically have in the maple syrup bank. And the person doing the auditing decided to climb up on top of the casks and grabbed a cask that was empty and fell off and went, "Wait, why is this empty?" Oh yeah, it's taken very seriously. So when the audit was done, the auditor fell off because it was an empty keg that the criminals got lazy and didn't fill with water. So they're like, "Empty keg. Wait, there's a few more empty kegs here. What's going on?" It's like, okay, we got a couple empty kegs. Someone stole a few empty kegs. And then all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute. They opened up every single keg and tested it, and that was, what, $18 million worth of kegs full of water. Because they didn't fill the one up with water, they took a much closer look at them, and went and tested everything. And there's a DNA test they can do on the kegs and track where that maple syrup went. So they kind of tracked where it went and traced it down, and ended up the person that was leasing out the warehouse was one of the main players in the game. Because the Canadian Maple, whatever they call it, the bank decided to lease the warehouse from somebody that hated them, and has very publicly said that they hate the Canadian Maple Bank, and that farmers should be allowed to sell it wherever they want and not have to sell it through the group. And then they went and leased the warehouse from that person anyway. That was dumb. Oh yeah, it's serious money. It's not worth a lot of money selling in Canada because we have such ample access to it, but it gets shipped out to the rest of the world, and it's expensive in the rest of the world. Yeah, it was quite an elaborate heist. One of the biggest heists in Canada is maple syrup, so it's pretty classic Canadian. It's stereotypically Canadian, right? Only in Canada that would happen. There's a podcast that is it Audible member podcast? Because I've listened to the podcast. Liquid Gold. Apple Podcast. So it's just one of their episodes. "27 minutes long. Good podcast to listen to." Your biggest producer would be in Connecticut. Yeah, I would guess the East Coast, the mountains there would have a lot of maple trees there. Not East Coast, but whatever those mountains are called on the east. Appalachians? Because Quebec is our main producer of maple syrup, but Ontario is well, basically from Ontario east is most of our maple production. Yeah, you gotta have the right type of weather and the right type of trees. Yeah, I guess I'm spoiled on maple syrup. It's like you taste it and I'm like, what is this? What am I what's wrong with this? What am I actually eating here? Immediately you just know. It's like what did we buy? Did we buy the fake stuff? No, we bought the fake stuff. How do we buy the fake stuff? I guess the only other thing close to it would be honey. And that's not at all the same. I don't know if people put honey on their pancakes. Peanut butter on your pancakes? Yeah, we don't have a lot of maple trees here in the west. The problem also is the weather. To get the right the right thickness, however you say that word. Not consistency, but that's not the word I was trying to say. But to get the maple syrup to flow properly out of the tree. Hey, that helps writing it out there. Viscosity. Food is ready, so I better call it a day. Hey James, are you doing any live streams? Not these days? Alright. I won't pretend to go watch your live stream then. Anyway. Oh, you guys are playing Raft as a group right now. Yeah, Raft is fun. I get bored of it for some reason. I love building the initial raft and then I'm like, okay, now what? But I am out of here. That's saved, right? So save game. We'll just do that. Yeah, it was a slow chat today. They come and go like that, right? I started the stream way later in the day, so it might have thrown some of our regulars off. Do you enjoy the late game treasure hunting? Maybe I just never have gotten to that point. I just haven't got to that part of the game. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. I can't remember what I was gonna do. I'm working on getting off. Okay, I guess I'll just leave then. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next weekend. We'll do this Farming Sims 19 for the last time next weekend. Yes, I gotta pull up Cookie Monster, but that's not what I was gonna do. I was gonna do something else. I'll probably come think of it after I hit end. Oh, I remember. Marka, did you check out the YouTube that I suggested, or did not suggest? I definitely did not suggest to anyone. I would not suggest that channel to anyone. What was the other one I was watching till 2 p.m. last night? 2 a.m. last night. There we go, his channel. That is some creepy stuff. He does some creepy stuff on Omegle. People think that they have privacy on Omegle. He basically becomes a man in the middle, and people think they've moved on to the next person, but he's still there. There's some awesome jump scares in his videos. Very adult content. I do not recommend that to anyone at all. But I laughed myself sick. I am out of here. You guys rock.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Cookie starts with C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares what other things? C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Thanks for watching. Nom 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 nom.